Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about something that's not just practical but also personal. How to craft a budget that fits your lifestyle. A lot of people think of budgeting as something restrictive or boring, but when done right, it's actually a tool that gives you more freedom and peace of mind. So let's break it down together and create a budget that works for you, not against you. Before we get into the how, let's talk about the why. Why does budgeting matter? Especially when it comes to aligning it with your lifestyle. Budgeting isn't about saying no to things. It's about saying yes to the things that really matters to you. It's about creating a plan for your money that reflects your values and priorities. Maybe you love traveling, or perhaps you are saving for a house or want to invest in your hobbies. Whatever your goals are, a budget helps you get there by giving you a clear picture of where your money is going and how you can direct it towards what's important. When you have a budget that fits your lifestyle, you're not just spending money, you are spending it with intention. That's the real power of a budget. It puts you in control so your money doesn't control you. The first step in crafting a budget that works for you is understanding where you are right now. This might seem obvious, but a lot of people skip this step and jump straight into the numbers without really knowing their starting points. So let's take a look at your current financial situation. You can start by gathering all your financial documents, bank statements, credit card bills, any debt you owe, and your income sources. You want to get a clear picture of your cash flow, how much money is coming in and how much money is going out. Once you have everything in front of you, break it down. Look at your income. This includes your salary, side gigs, investment, anything that brings money in. Then list out your expenses. Be honest with yourself here. Include everything from rent and groceries to that daily coffee habit. This might take a bit of time, but it's worth it. You can't make a meaningful plan for your money if you don't know where you stand right now. Think of it like taking a financial snapshot. It gives you the full picture of your current situation. Now that you know where you stand, it's time to think about where you want to go. Setting clear financial goals is a crucial step in crafting a budget that fits your lifestyle because it gives your budget purpose. Your goals can be short term, like saving for a vacation or paying off a credit card, or long term, like buying a house or building an investment portfolio. Regardless, the key is to make these goals specific and measurable. Instead of saying, I want to save money, say, I want to save $10,000 or $5,000 for a trip to Europe next year. That way, you know exactly what you are working towards. Write down your goals and keep them somewhere visible. This helps keep you motivated and on track. Also, prioritize your goals. You might have a lot of things you want to achieve, but it's important to focus on what matters most to you right now. Remember, your budget is a tool to help you reach these goals. So the clearer you are about what you want, the more effective your budget will be. One of the simplest and most effective ways to structure your budget is using the 50-30-20 rule. It's straightforward and flexible, making it a great starting point for crafting a budget that aligns with your lifestyle. Here's how it works. 50% of your income goes to needs, things like rent, utilities, groceries, and transportation. These are your essential expenses, the things you can't live without. 30% goes to wants. This is where your lifestyle really comes in. This part of your budget is for things that brings you joy, like entertainment, hobbies. Finally, 20% goes to savings and debt repayment. This is your future fund, your savings, your investments, and any debt you are working to pay off. Now, this rule is flexible. Maybe your wants are more important to you and you can trim your needs a bit. Or maybe you're focused on aggressively paying off debt, so you can allocate more to that 20%. The key is to adjust the percentage in a way that works for you while still maintaining balance. The 50-30-20 rule is just a guide. Use it as a foundation and tweak it to fit your lifestyle. Setting up a budget is just the beginning. To make sure it actually works, you need to track your spending. This is where a lot of people slip up. They set up a great budget, but they don't follow through by tracking where their money actually goes. There are tons of tools out there to help with this, from budgeting apps to simple spreadsheets. You can check the link in my description below for a free spreadsheet for your use. Find what works best for you. The goal is to consistently track your expenses so you can see how they line up with your budget. Are you spending more on wants than you planned? Are your needs higher than expected? Tracking helps you catch these things early so you can adjust as needed. I recommend checking in on your spending at least once a week. It doesn't have to take long, just a few minutes to log your expenses and see how you are doing. This keeps you on track and help you avoid any surprises at the end of the month. Remember, your budget isn't set in stone. It's a living, breathing document that should evolve with you. As your life changes, whether you get a raise, take on new expenses, or shift your priorities, your budget should change too. Every few months, take some time to review your budget. Look at what's working and what's not. Maybe you are consistently under budgeting for groceries or overestimating how much you spend on entertainment. Make adjustments as needed so your budget continues to serve you and your lifestyle. The key is flexibility. Don't be afraid to make changes. A budget that fits your lifestyle should adapt to your needs, not force you into a rigid spending plan. If something is not working, tweak it. The more you tailor your budget to your life, the more sustainable and effective it will be. Now, I want to emphasize something that's often overlooked in budgeting: fun and flexibility. A budget that fits your lifestyle should include room for the things that make life enjoyable. This might be a night out with friends, a weekend getaway, or simply buying something you've had your eyes on. It's important to allocate money for these things so you don't feel deprived. If you cut out all the fun, you are more likely to blow your budget in a moment of frustration. Instead, plan for it. Set aside a portion of your income for these little luxuries so you can enjoy them guilt free. For me, I always make sure to budget for experiences, whether it's traveling or trying out new restaurants. Is something that adds value to my life. So I make sure there's room for it in my budget. The key is to find that balance where you are meeting your financial goals while still enjoying life along the way. So that's all for today. A step-by-step guide to crafting a budget that truly fits your lifestyle. Start by understanding your current financial situation. Set clear goals and use the 50-30-20 rule as a foundation. Don't forget to track your spending. Adjust your budget over time and always leave room for some fun and flexibility. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to share with your friends. Till next time, bye.